Genesis, Bereshit, chapter 25. Avraham took another wife, whose name was Keturah. She bore him Zimran, Yokshan, Medan, Midyan, Yishbak, and Shuach. Yokshan fathered Sheva and Dedan. The sons of Dedan were Ashurim, Letushim, and Lumim. The sons of Midyan were Eifah, Efer, Hanokh, Avida, and Elda. All these were descendants of Keturah. Avraham gave everything he owned to Yitz'chak, but to the sons of the concubines he made grants while he was still living, and sent them off to the east, to the land of Kedem, away from Yitz'chak his son. This is how long Avraham lived, 175 years. Then Avraham breathed his last, dying at a ripe old age, an old man full of years, and he was gathered to his people. Yitz'chak and Yishmael, his sons, were buried him in the cave of Machpelah, in the field of Ephron, the son of Zohar the Hittite, by Mamre, the field which Avraham purchased from the sons of Het. Avraham was buried there with Sarah his wife. After Avraham died, God blessed Yitz'chak his son, and Yitz'chak lived near Beer Lachai Roi. Here is the genealogy of Yishmael, Avraham's son, whom Hagar the Egyptian woman bore to Avraham. These are the names of the sons of Yishmael, listed in the order of their birth. The firstborn of Yishmael was Nevayot, followed by Kedar, Adbiel, Mibsam, Mishma, Duma, Masa, Hadad, Tema, Yatur, Naphish, Kedma. These are the sons of Yishmael, and these are their names according to their settlements and camps, 12 tribal rulers. This is how long Yishmael lived, 137 years. Then he breathed his last, died, and was gathered to his people. Yishmael's sons lived between Havilah and Shur, near Egypt as you go toward Shur, Asher. He settled near all his kinsmen. Here is the history of Yitz'chak, Avraham's son. Avraham fathered Yitz'chak. Yitz'chak was 40 years old when he took Rivkah, the daughter of Betuel the Aramite, from Padan Aram, and sister of Lavan the Aramite, to be his wife. Yitz'chak prayed to Adonai on behalf of his wife because she was childless. Adonai heeded his prayer, and Rivkah became pregnant. The children fought with each other inside her so much that she said, "If it's going to be like this, why go on living?" So she went to inquire of Adonai, who answered her, "There are 2 nations in your womb. From birth they will be 2 rival peoples. One of these peoples will be stronger than the other, and the older will serve the younger." When the time for her delivery came, there were twins in her womb. The first to come out was reddish and covered all over with hair, like a coat. So they named him Esau, completely formed, that is, having hair already. Then his brother emerged, with his hand holding Esau's heel. So he was called Yaakov. He catches by the heel. He supplants. Yitz'chak was 60 years old when she bore them. The boys grew, and Esau became a skillful hunter and outdoorsman, while Yaakov was a quiet man who stayed in the tents. Yitz'chak favored Esau because he had a taste for game. Rivkah favored Yaakov. One day when Yaakov had cooked some stew, Esau came in from the open country exhausted, and said to Yaakov, "Please, let me gulp down some of that red stuff. I'm exhausted." This is why he was called Edom, red. Yaakov answered, "First sell me your rights as the firstborn." "Look, I'm about to die," said Esau. "What use to me are my rights as the firstborn?" Yaakov said, "First swear to me." So he swore to him, thus selling his birthright to Yaakov. Then Yaakov gave him bread and lentil stew. He ate and drank, got up, and went on his way. Thus Esau showed how little he valued his birthright. End of Genesis, chapter 25.